All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome. We're getting started off. We're going to have Abby out there along with Celine and Olivia and Petrosky, along with Mac out there. And Anna's going to be in net tonight. And we've already lost a net cover right off the beginning. Puck sent around, comes back up. And Belle Tire can't hold it, and it's going to go all the way back down into the Belle Tire zone. And Abby's giving chase on that. Puck passed up to Mac. Anna's going to be in net. I don't know if I mentioned that or whatnot. Knocked down, picked up by Belle Tire. Puck sent out front. Mac blocks that and sends that over. Shot blocked off there by Mac again, and then trying to get around the ref. Now picked up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire turns around, sends it up to their blue liner. Blue liner sends it down low on that, and comes around over, picked up by Belle Tire and circling around, loses the puck, picked up by Abby. Abby clears it, sends it towards the net, and it's going to end up being icing on that one. All right, we're going to have Bryn out there along with Lily and Hubie, and looks like Sydney and Eckerman out there. Picked up, sent up there by Lily. Lily goes and sends that, but it comes up to a Belle Tire stick and then comes around over to the other side. Belle Tire picks it up and is offsides as a little hack and whack on a stick there. Puck comes around. Belle Tire misses that and then gets around there and picked up by Hartman. Hartman tries to get it up front and towards the net, but it's blocked off by Belle Tire. And then a deflection between Chloe and a Belle Tire player sends the puck up into the net. Same lines out there. Chloe taking the face off. It's kind of a slow start, not very fast. Everybody seems to be trying to get what they see, and picked up by Eckerman. Eckerman goes, turns it around, sends that back down to Chloe, down low. And Chloe fighting off a Belle Tire player, and then comes around over to the other side. And Belle Tire's the only one there to pick that up, and then sends that out front. And then sent back by Hartman, and looks like it deflects into the Belle Tire bench. And Belle Tire, we're going to have a face-off right in front of the Belle Tire bench. Oh, is that Garrett? Oh, that's Garrett's baby. That's Garrett's baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, Belle Tire picks up the puck and starts its way in. Gets by Prosser, but Petrosky stops that. And now picked back up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire tries to circle around and then sent up back to the blue liner. Blue liner over to the other side. Shot, saved there by Anna. And then Belle Tire sends that around behind the net over to the other side and then back to the other way again. And they're going to let him pass it there, and now comes back up to the point over to the other side, and it goes out, behind the player, and she'll just send that down low. Comes back around, and then stopped, and then comes back. Olivia stops that. Olivia trying to get it up and get it over, and deflected by Belle Tire into the Belle Tire bench. Comes back around, sent down low, picked back up by Ackerman. Ackerman goes and sends that up. And then Bryn tries to send it up farther, and then it sends back. And it comes back and is off sides. Puck won by Belle Tire. They send it in. Mac's going to get it and send that back up. And then Send a high flyer. A little high flyer right in front of Anna, and she bobbles it, and it goes right in front of the net. And Belle Tire gets the rebound as fighting with Eckerman on that one. Back shot that's deflected off of Sydney and then sent over to the other side. Puck passed up over to Hartman. Hartman tries to get it around and does, and picks it back up and then sends it towards the net, and that goes behind over to the other side where it's picked up by Chloe. Or no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Chloe. They mixed the lines up on me. That was Taylor. And then picked back up by Hartman. Hartman sends that up into the neutral zone, and then Belle Tire sends that back. Sydney will send it back again, trying to get in front of the Belle Tire player. Does that, creates the pick. Chloe can't hold it, and then it comes back and then picked up there. Prosser's fighting a Belle Tire player for it, and then backhands it, and then picked up by another Belle Tire player, and then out front, sent out into the neutral zone, and back into the Belle Tire zone. Now picked up there by Belle Tire at the blue line, and takes a shot, and then another deflection, and then gets sent into a Belle Tire player again, and they take a shot, and Anna saves it. Got to watch where you're sending that puck, going right to the Belle Tire stick, gets him a shot. Belle Tire picks up the puck over to the other D. Sent low and then blocked off there by Prosser, picked up by Olivia. Olivia sends that over to Eckerman. Eckerman goes, sends that all the way down and trying to get a pass off, and it ends up being icing. Loose, comes around, comes over to the other side, and net off the moorings. Yeah, net came off the moorings, so whistle dead. .12:11 left out of the first period. Prosser trying to get to it. Belle Tire sends that down and around. Comes back up to the blue liner. Blue liner sends that to the top of the red line. Shot and scored. Right up on the top shelf on that one. All right, we're going to have Bryn out there along with Lily and Avery, Mack, and Taylor. Or, I'm sorry, and Petrosky. Sent all the way down, just past the red line, and that's going to be icing just before the red line. My apologies. Puck picked back up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire takes a shot, and that goes wide. Another backhand shot, and then covered up by Anna on that one, on a back pass. Picked up by Chloe just got a nice elbow to the face on that one. No call. Lily goes and trying to get around. You got Petrosky, Lily, and Avery down there, and now picked up by Lily. Lily's trying to fan it up, and that comes right in front of the Belle Tire, and Max was waiting for the pass over and had to help out Anna on that one and sent it down. Now sent all the way around by Petrosky up to there. Shot, and that gets deflected down. Now picked back up there. Another shot deflected off of Hartman and then comes out into the neutral zone. Sent over to the other side and then sent down. And then picked up by Belle Tire, and now picked up pass there to Lily just out of her reach, and then Belle Tire gets it. Mac jumps in front of that, and then Belle Tire will just send that down and around. Sydney giving chase with it along with Belle Tire player, and then another shot that's deflected off of Abby and then comes around over to the other side. Now picked back up at the half boards by Belle Tire and being fought with Abby, and then sent back around. Sydney will pick it up, send that all the way around to the other side. Backhand shot, and then sent out to front, and then deflected off by Abby. Abby goes and tries to get it out, but can't. Now picked up by Belle Tire, deflected off again, and then Hartman passes that over to Abby, and then picked up also by Belle Tire. Now it's deflected out into the neutral zone, and into the Belle Tire zone it goes also. Now comes back, long pass over, knocked down, and comes back. And then picked back up by Belle Tire in the neutral zone. They're waiting for somebody to cross, and then sends the puck in and around, and picked up by Sydney. Sydney goes and sends a pass up to Olivia and can't hold it, and then knocked off, and then comes back out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Olivia. She tries to pass that over towards Sydney, but off the stick of Ackerman, and then pass out front was deflected up into the net on a shot. Comes around, and then Sydney trying to clear it out, finally gets it cleared out, and that'll be icing, and that'll relieve some of the pressure. Puck shot by Belle Tire and then blocked off there, hits a couple of players, and then Avery gets the puck and sends that over towards Hartman. Hartman deflects it and goes right in front of the Belle Tire goalie, and she'll cover up. Okay, we're going to have Chloe taking the face-off with Olivia out there along with Taylor. Sent all the way around by Belle Tire, picked up at the half boards by them. They fumble the puck a little bit, but still get it out into the neutral zone, and then stopped by Olivia for a second, and then they run into the ref. Now Chloe's fighting with it, but picks up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire takes a shot, and that goes high. Defenseman sends that back down low for Belle Tire. And then tied up along there with Taylor and Petrosky. And then Taylor gets it and sends that over to the other side, and nobody there. A Belle Tire player, and Belle Tire tries to send that out front, and then deflected off the post, comes back to Olivia. Olivia goes, sends that down, and that's going to be icing. Okay, we're going to have Mack and Eckerman out there along with Hartman, Rossi, and Bryn. Puck comes back to Belle Tire. Belle Tire takes a shot and saved there by Anna, and then comes back up to Bryn. Bryn trying to fight for it, can't do it. Now comes back. Mack gets them off of the puck, picked up by Hartman, passes that up to Lily. Lily tries to get it around a Belle Tire player, can't do it. And then it comes back in. Now picked up by Max, sends that over to Lily, deflected off her stick and picked up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire trying to skate with it, coming around, deflected off of Mack, and then deflected off of Eckerman. Picked up by Belle Tire at the Blue line takes a shot, that goes wide, and then comes back around over to the half boards, and then out into the neutral zone on a errant pass. Now picked up, Belle Tire goes, sends that down, saved by Anna. And picked up again, another shot, and that gets deflected off of Anna's stick and goes up into the netting. 7:08 left of the first period. Back around, Belle Tire takes a shot, saved by Anna from the top of the circle. Sydney goes, sends that all the way around to Avery, who just chips it towards towards Abby, and then Abby sends that around over, and then trying to be picked up, gets deflected a couple of times, and now comes back to Belle Tire, and Belle Tire starts to come in. Sydney defending, sent across over to the other side, backhand pass, and that goes off the side of the post and down low. And now pick back up on Belle Tire. Sydney goes, knocks them off of the puck for a minute, but Belle Tire sends that over to the half boards. Can't get it out, and now pick back up by Sydney again. She'll knock it down. And then Sydney jumps in on that pass and picks up the puck. She's just going to do it herself and get it out into the Belle Tire zone. Belle Tire will rip it around. It comes back towards Lily, and nobody can hold it, and comes all the way back to Prosser. Prosser sends that over to Sydney. Sydney goes, sends that down into the Belle Tire zone. Good chase there by Lily and Olivia. Now picked up by Chloe. Chloe trying to get it in front, and gets knocked off there, gets interfered with, and Belle Tire's going to the box. As she gets interfered with. All right, Honeybaked going on the power play, and we're going to have Prosser and Eckerman out there along with Lily and Hartman along with Chloe. Deflected off, Belle Tire picks it up and starts to come in. Now picked up there by Eckerman. Eckerman's trying to get by the one Belle Tire, can't. Got to hold off for a second for Prosser to dump it down low so there's not offsides, and sent around. Belle Tire rips that around over to the other side, and then sent back around by Prosser. And now tied up at the half boards in front of the Zamboni entrance. And puck sent around again. Prosser trying to keep it out, can't do it, and now Belle Tire picks it up and starts to come in. Eckerman fighting with it, backhand shot, saved there, and covered up by Anna. Okay. Picked up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire takes a shot, saved there by Anna. Got tied up. Celine's out there along with Olivia, Petrosky, and Abby. Picked back up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire takes another shot, saved by Anna, and puck loose out front, still loose, and blowing dead. We're on the power play, right? Okay, just checking. All right. Celine goes, takes the pass and then can't get it. Now Mac gets that up to Abby. Abby does an errant pass and goes right to a Belle Tire stick out in the neutral zone. Belle Tire will send that right back in. Mac will pick it up wait things settle down a little bit, and then start her way out. Sends a pass over to Petrosky. Petrosky over towards Olivia, out of her reach, and then Belle Tire will pick it up. Belle Tire turning around with it, sends that up along the boards and comes all the way down and set down. And then Mac's going to have to give chase on it, trying to get by that, and then takes down the Belle Tire player, and it's picked up there by Taylor. Taylor fighting with it, and then Belle Tire goes and sends that all the way back down, picked up by Mac. The penalty is over with. Pass over. And come on, somebody get it. And then picked back up by Belle Tire over on the other side. Skates around with it, sends that up to the blue liner. Blue liner sends that back to the top of the circle. They take a shot and then scores. Far down on that one. Okay, Bryn, Taylor, Avery, Ackerman, and Sydney out there. Belle Tire sends that down low. Comes around over to the other side. Now picked back up there by Bryn, and she'll lose it, and it comes back out in the neutral zone. Sent down, turned around, and sent back over to the other side, picked up by Ackerman. Ackerman goes, sends a pass over to Bryn, who was heading the other way, and then comes to a Belle Tire stick. Up front, out loose, now picked up by Bryn. Bryn's skating with it, trying to get by, can't do it. Now picked up by Taylor. Taylor goes, errant pass up to another Belle Tire player. And then another errant pass over there, and now picked back up by Belle Tire and defended off there by Sydney. Nice job on that one to not allow the toe drag. Now picked up by Ackerman. Ackerman goes, sends that up to Belle Tire, towards the Belle Tire bench to clear it, and Belle Tire sends that right back in. Deflected off. Chloe jumps in on that one. Now comes over to the other side and down low into the corner. Sydney fighting with it, now comes back. Belle Tire down, sent out front. Stick save there by Anna, or another shot by the blue liner, comes up and around, now picked up by Hartman. Hartman goes, sends a pass right into a Belle Tire stick, and then comes up, and then into a few of the Honeybaked players. Belle Tire picks the errant puck back up, brings it around the net, up to the top of the blue line, over to the other side. Shot, that goes wide, or actually that goes off by Ackerman, and now picked up by Chloe. Chloe goes, gives a pass up to Hartman. Hartman trying to fight off that Belle Tire player, and then comes back around over to the other side. Puck center out, but down into the neutral zone. Belle Tire coming in, skates around one, and then coming around, and then nice job by Sydney to get in front of that pass. Now picked up by Sydney. She'll send that out into the neutral zone and goes into the Belle Tire zone. Sydney jumps in on a pass to a Belle Tire player and sends it right back into the neutral zone. Belle Tire will send that back in, deflected off of Belle Tire, and then lost by Petrosky. And Anna had a 2-on-1 or 2-on-none, and they just shot and scored. .48 seconds left of the first period. Knocked down, picked back up by Bryn. Bryn trying to get by, couple, can't do it. Now Belle Tire gets it, Mac steps in front of that to deflect that off the Belle Tire's pass, and we'll take it. 35 seconds left. Sent down. Belle Tire coming in. Sent out front. Nobody was defending. Now comes back. Mac blocks that off. Puck loose out front. Knocked down again. And then comes back to a Belle Tire player on a deflection. Another shot. That goes high. Belle Tire shot. Ooh, deflected right off of Taylor. That had a sting. Taylor is like, oh. Taylor's trying to figure out what to do, and she is in a lot of pain on that one. Nice job, Taylor. Way to sacrifice. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, waiting for the linesman to do a little ice work, cleaning out in front of the bench. All right, fresh 17 minutes up on the board. Celine taking the face off. Mac's out there along with Petrosky, Olivia, who sends that back to Mac. Mac sends a pass over there towards Hartman. And Hartman couldn't get by the one Belle Tire player, and then it gets knocked down. Now picked up by Olivia, who will give that to Mac. Mac back up to Olivia off the Belle Tire board, and she's trying to keep deflecting it up and fighting for it. Now picked up back by Belle Tire and sent over to the other side. Picked back up by Petrosky. Petrosky goes, sends that towards Olivia again. Olivia sends that up towards Abby. Abby trying to get around Belle Tire and then knocked down, and Belle Tire comes back up. Picked back up there and then comes back up towards Petrosky. Petrosky fighting that Belle Tire player, and now picked back up. Comes over and then shot there and saved by Anna. Let's stick down. Okay, we're going to have Sydney out there along with Eckerman and Hartman and Chloe and Lily. Shot, that goes wide. Eckerman jumping around, trying to get it, and it goes on the netting, and they're going to do another face-off. shot, saved by Anna right from the point. She's got a shot. That's for sure. Oh, is she? She's the one that's going to Yale? Coming back over, sent down. And then blocked off there by Chloe. Now picked back up there by by Lily. Lily trying to get to it. Now jumped in there by Eckerman. Eckerman gets that back to Lily. Lily sends that out front and just out of the Sydney tried to keep it in, couldn't do it. And then offsides as it was sent back in. Being fought there. Sent out front, picked up there by Bryn. Bryn sends that back, comes over to Taylor. Good to see her back out there. And then Belle gets it and then sends that back down towards IM. Picked up by Prosser. Prosser trying to get it up farther and then just dumps it down. Sent around. Now picked back up. Knocked down. There by Petrosky. Petrosky trying to get that around. Comes back, shot. That gets saved by Anna. Sent around over to the other side. Another shot blocked off there by Taylor again. Taylor's going to have a few bruises tonight. Ooh. And shot there as Prosser was trying to defend and saved by Anna. I see it. He's doing the right thing. Probably frozen. They're trying to get the sorry, they're trying to change Mac's skates or blades and having a hard time. Now pick back up. And sent down. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Apologize for the quiet commentary. I was watching, trying to see what's going on the bench. Knocked down there. Now picked back up there by Belle. Belle turns around, knocks it off, and then comes back around over to the other side. Shit, looks like Garrett cut himself too on the blade.
Oh, no.
They swapped them out, I think. Well, they got Mac's thing, but he was trying to pull it out, but I don't know if he ended up getting it out or not, but now he's bleeding. Belle getting puck out in the neutral zone. Back up. Sent down. Belle coming in. Puck, Mac blocks the shot on that one and then gets sent over to the other side. Belle sends that back up to the point. Point sends that down. and then right out in front of Anna, and then it's covered up. Do you need help? Puck saved there by Anna. Looks like they're still fucking messing around with it. Comes out over to Bryn. Bryn trying to get that moved around. Now picked back up there. Comes around over to the other side. Katie. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my tool.
All right, subbing in here. Chipped out of the zone by Bryn, sent down long, won't be icing as it's on net, and she'll hold for a whistle. I think that counts as a shot on goal. Let's give it to her. Honeybaked will set up for a face-off. Celine, Olivia, Abby, Sydney, and Petrosky out there. D to D for Belle Tire, taken away from there by Olivia. Battle for it in the corner. Belle Tire skates away and goes behind their net with it. Up the boards and out, center ice. 2-on-1 for Sid to defend. Pass gets away from them, now skating all the way in. Backhand shot right out front. Sydney with a good job clearing the rebound out of there and chipped up and out by Olivia. No icing. Belle Tire will get to it first in the corner, taken away by Abby momentarily, and now chipped up the boards for Hartman. Held in at the point by Sid. Can't get it deep as it's broken up, and now battle for it along the boards and out. Belle Tire will send it in. Sydney sends it right back out of the zone. Sorry, that was Alyssa Petrosky, and it's going to be offsides. So we will face it off just outside the Honeybaked zone. Mac coming out with Viv. Got Hartman, Lily, and Chloe up front. Belle Tire wins the face-off D to D. They put it through the middle, skating in on the D. Mackenzie pokes it away. Coming in, shot. Save there by Anna. Rebound cleared aside and out of the zone. Lily giving chase in neutral ice. Belle Tire coming back the other way, coming in near side. Mac keeping her wide, watching. Now engages and she passes it up top. Back down low and around behind the net. Viv's going to pick up the D there, forces an errant pass. Hartman will take that away, skate it to the red line, chips around one. Can't catch back up to it as Belle Tire will go back around their own net and set things up for the breakout. They get it up ahead, coming in through the middle, shot wide. Viv will clear that rebound aside to Chloe, back to Viv, and Viv's going to give chase all the way down into the zone, working it low, in alone as everyone's changing. So now Belle Tire is going to ice the puck. Good work there by Viv to force that icing. So we'll keep the face-off down in the Belle Tire end. And we've got Prosser, Petrosky, Hubie, Bryn, and Taylor. Hubie taking the draw. Comes out to Belle Tire. They're working it far side boards, come across to the neutral zone. Backhand pass through the middle, cutting right in. Taken off the puck there by Prosser. Back up top. From the point, shot. That gets blocked by Taylor again. She's taken a beating and now sent back down long. That'll be icing. So face-off's going to come back in the Honeybaked zone off the right shoulder of Anna. Celine taking the draw. And Belle Tire will set it up top from D to D at the point. Shot in all the way through. From the point, shot just gets up and over the stick side shoulder of Anna. Off the draw, Belle Tire sets it up behind. And they cut all the way in through the middle. Viv forces the pass aside, now chips it up the boards. Held in at the point. Shot comes in high and wide. And Celine tripped up coming across the blue line, and she'll draw the penalty. What?
I thought she waved it down.
No. She's only got a couple minutes, so figure it out at intermission. So, on the power play, Honeybaked setting up, and Lily takes the draw, comes out to Petrosky. She ships it down to Chloe. Chloe loses it in the corner. Belle Tire sending it up and held in. Nice job there by Petrosky to hold it in with her foot. Now Belle Tire chips it out and carrying it in. Mac gets a stick on it coming across the blue line. Working in the corner is Chloe. She's going to go around behind the net, cutting, and now sends it back around behind our net. Nobody home there, and Belle Tire's working their way in. Bryn back. Nope, sorry, that's Lily. She's able to force it out of the zone, but Belle Tire's still controlling in the neutral zone, and they come back in. Lily following her. Mac picks her up, and now Petrosky gets a little hip into it, and she's going to go to the box for her efforts. Would you like to take this back? So we're going to go 4-on-4 for 1:07 as Petrosky's going to the box at the 7:37 mark of the second period. We've got Taylor in on the face-off. She's got Prosser and Viv with her. Hubie also on this 4-on-4. Belle Tire chips it back down behind the net. That's Prosser. She's going to settle things down, drop it off behind, nobody there. So Belle Tire will carry it right out front. Tripped up, no call coming. Belle Tire resets from the top. D to D, shot. Anna makes the save. Rebound cleared off into the corner. Prosser sends it up ahead for Hubie, chips it out of the zone. Neutral zone, Belle Tire will reset and carry it back in. Drops off there at the point, and Belle Tire is now working their way down low. Still 4-on-4 here. Belle Tire comes right out front between the circles. Shot, save, and Anna will cover up that rebound. 16 seconds left to go in the Belle Tire penalty. So, and then they will go on a power play for just under a minute. Mac and Sydney coming out on D, with Bryn and Celine. Oh, and they'll shift to the other side. So Celine's going to take the face-off. Comes out to high to Belle Tire, disrupted there by Mac. Now they reset from the point. Bryn working it up high, chipped away by Celine, and Bryn will get some speed, try to skate it to the red line, can't get it in deep, Belle Tire does. Chips it back in deep behind our net. Sydney cycling back and coming through, carrying it out of the zone, getting some speed, chips it around the D and goes to the net. Belle Tire, though, able to reset, and they are now on a power play, so working it wide side, coming in, cutting through the middle, and Viv intercepts that pass nicely. Belle Tire holds it in and chips back down to reset. They'll now go up top to the point, walking the blue line, down to the circle, shot, up and over the shoulder of Anna. Power play goal there by Belle Tire at the 5:51 mark. So we will go to center ice with it, and Taylor, Olivia up front with Viv and Prosser, and that's Abby joining them up front. Working through the neutral zone is Viv. Taylor chips it through and back up the neutral zone. Belle Tire can't get it in the zone clean, and still loose along the blue line. They'll be offsides if it goes in. Now chipped our way, and Taylor with a nice poke to get it into the zone. Can't catch up to it though. Held in up top by Prosser. She and Abby get tied up. Now Abby gets a stick on it. Can't get a good shot off though, and now squirts out of the zone. Abby will turn and start to skate it in, has it taken away there. Viv works it back to the blue line and gets it in deep for Lily. Lily's walking right in on the net, trying to bank it off the goalie from behind. Good look there. 4:58 to go in the second. And we'll have a face-off in the Belle Tire zone. Lily, Hartman, Chloe with Mac and Petrosky. Face-off sent back along the boards for Belle Tire. Chipped up, Hartman there, but it comes out of the zone, and Belle Tire walking in, shot, save there by Anna, and I don't know how she made the save, and then next thing I know it was behind her. Not sure what happened there. 4:43 to go in the second. What? I can't hear you. Lily's gonna take the draw here, and Chloe trying to pound it in deep. Belle Tire sends it back though, behind Anna. And comes right out front, shot, and Anna's gonna cover that one up. Net is off the moorings, so they'll work to fix that. Looks like we're gonna have Taylor taking the draw out there. She's got Viv and Sydney on D, walking right in, shot, broken up there by Viv nicely on the block, and now comes back out of the zone. Chloe's coming to the bench gingerly as Belle Tire comes back in. They come through the middle, big shot, up and over, and in. Okay. Okay. She'll be happy. So we're gonna face it off here with Celine, Olivia. Prosser, Petrosky, and Abby. Neutral ice controlled there by chipped in, and that was offside, so puck's going to come out of the zone. Celine's going to take the draw right here in front of the bench, comes out to Prosser. Prosser looking for space, able to dump it in deep, actually deflects and comes in on net, covered up there, and held on. Facing it off again is Celine. Off the draw, goes to Belle Tire, rims it around behind. And Olivia Prosser trying to hold it in, can't, comes out of the zone. Belle Tire looking to stretch it out. They set up from outside the circle. That puck comes in and then sent out and long. Icing is the call. So Honeybaked will get the change, send out Lily, Hartman, Chloe with Mac and Viv. Off the draw, Lily wins that draw. Mac battle for it in the corner, still working it loose. And now shot up and over the shoulder, high. Wheels are falling off here. 3:17 to go before intermission. And now off the draw, Viv chips it up and gets it in deep. No icing there. Comes up and all the way out. Now this will be icing on Belle Tire. As Honeybaked will chase it down, bring it back in. Comes around behind for Belle Tire, up the half boards, and Hubie gets a stick on it, backhands it back to Taylor. Taylor gets it over to Bryn, working along the boards. Taylor helps out, held in by Viv, now comes all the way across to Hubie. She drops it back off for Mac, and we're gonna get a tripping call on Mackenzie. So Mac will go to the box at the 2:37 mark of the second period. And the face-off will come back down in the zone. Chipped up the boards there, but not out. Held in at the point, walking the blue line, drop it off, walking down low. Back up to the circle. Point. Right side. Walking to the circle now. Cross ice. So their circle shot. Save and held on. Some extracurriculars in front of the net, but everybody will break that up. We'll get a face off. Celine on the face-off. And chipped up and out of the zone. That'll be icing. Nope, waved off as the puck was rolling. And now Belle Tire looking to set things up through the neutral zone. Battle for it there. Petrosky slows him down. And now Olivia will take it away, trying to get through traffic and can't. And Belle Tire coming in alone, shot up and over the net. and rebound sent all the way out of the zone. Belle Tire will regroup with a minute to go in their power play. Coming back into the zone, setting it up from the circle. And now up top from the point, shot, glove save, and held on by Ann. Prosser and Eckerman are going to head on out and change it up on the penalty kill. 48 seconds remain in the penalty to Mac. 1:24 in the second period. Off the draw, Prosser gets to it first in the corner. She's battling there. Belle Tire able to clear it out and set things back up from the top. Walking along the blue line. Far side circle, can't get through the middle, and then Prosser loses her stick but wisely kicks it out of the zone and forces Belle Tire offsides. Body language. Body language. Off the face-off. Battle for it, still in the neutral zone, forcing them back to reset. And now they're able to come through, but turned right back around by Prosser. Not out, though, held in at the point. Chipped up high, Taylor can't force it out. And now they set up all the way across, down low at the circle. Penalty about to expire. Honeybaked full strength, and Belle Tire coming in through the middle. Rebound is cleared out and sent. Mac up ahead. She's got Abby with her. Nice attempt at a saucer pass over the stick to Abby. Keeps on bouncing and back the other way. Now turned back around and forced out of the zone, and then Viv. Viv goes wide for Abby, looking to connect with her there. Get it in down deep, and the period will expire. So Honeybaked's going to go to the locker room, trailing by a bunch, and regroup.
Talking. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Here we go. Belle Tire sends that over to the other side of the D. Takes a shot that's knocked down there, and then backhanded back, but still behind the net. And picked back up there by Celine. Celine loses it as the puck gets stuck in the ice, on the fresh ice. A little bit of water, still not frozen yet. Comes back up to the blue liner, over to the other side. Comes around, shot, and then saved there by Anna. All right, we're going to have Hubie out there along with Eckerman, Archer, and Taylor along with Sydney. Top blue line, Sydney or Avery's trying to hold that off, and then got a little help there from Taylor. And we got sticks flying. Now picked up by Bryn. Bryn goes, brings it out into the neutral zone, still fighting for it, getting tied up a little bit. Loses the puck, comes back out into the blue line, something passed over there to Ackerman from Taylor. Or I'm sorry, from Hubie. And then sent down. And Ackerman's going to have to hurry back to get it. It's still fighting. A nice job there getting that out of the way from a possible breakaway. And puck loose out front, but then knocked over to the other side as it's deflected. Knocked off the ref there. Pass out to Sydney from Ackerman. And then Sydney goes and sends that down as she clears the puck. Puck sent all the way around, jumped in there by Lily. Lily backhands it, but goes right to a Belle Tire player. And then sent out front, shot, scored there by Hartman. All right, we got a score. Puck right out in front of the net. Hartman takes the shot. Nice job. Way to go. Nice job by Vivian Hartman. Gets the puck right out front. Nice pass right out in front of the net to an open player and shoot and score. Nice set. Puck comes around, back around, picked up by Petrosky. Petrosky goes and tries to clear it and can't, and then bounced off a couple of times and then sent up against the boards by Lily, but picked up by Belle Tire and then sent across over to the other side. Puck blocked off there by Hartman, and then bounced up to Lily. Lily trying to get it and backhands it, and then it goes all the way down into the zone, and then comes all the way back up to the red line, and Belle Tire will just send that all the way down. Comes around, up, knocked off there, and then picked back up, puck loose out front, shot, and scored. Oh, well.
Placed that pretty good.
Huh?
Placed that pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Around, knocked down, comes around over to the other side. Mac's going to give chase on it. Sends that up around over to Abby, and Abby can't hold it, and now picked back up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire coming in, stopped off by Viv. Mac's taking a couple of swings at it, can't get it controlled, and then comes back over, and then tied up there between Viv, and then popped out there by Mac. Shot, that goes high and wide, and played off with the high stick, and whistle did. All right, got a 2-on-1 starting to break. Nice job there, trying to take that pass away, but couldn't quite do it, but the shot went off, and Anna was able to save it. Saved there by Anna. And picked back up by Bryn. Bryn tries to give a pass over to Avery. Avery couldn't hold it and then comes back. Taylor gets it and sends that up along the boards. Trying to get that over to Bryn. Bryn takes a shot. Saved there by the goalie and then sent around. Now Prosser gets it. Prosser had it. And then it goes to Hartman. Hartman sends that over to Ackerman. Ackerman skating and then backhands that back down deep where Bryn will go give chase along with the Belle Tire. And Belle Tire sends that all the way and it bounces off Prosser's stick and then comes back into our zone as it bounces around a couple of times. Backhanded there by Ackerman and then sent back down by Belle Tire. Belle Tire has that and then sends that up to the point. Point goes, sends that down, that goes wide. And then comes back around to the other side, picked up by Hartman. Hartman goes and tries to send it up to Lily, and it's deflected and goes into the Belle Tire zone. Lily trying to backhand that, now picked back up by Chloe. Chloe goes and tries to pass it towards Hartman, and it goes off her stick. Now picked up by Mac. Mac goes, long pass over towards Lily, out of her reach, and then comes back to Belle Tire, and they'll do a mess around with it a little bit there in their zone. And comes back around. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, we got good job by Mac to get that puck, keep that puck in. And offsides there. .54 left of the game, although the period says 2, but it's actually 3. Sydney goes and grabs that and tries to send it up. Stopped there by Belle Tire, but Celine jumps in and takes it. Backhanded again, and then sent around. Now comes back up to Ackerman. Ackerman backhands it. And we're going to get interference. Really? You're calling a 10-1 game interference? It's kind of a weak call. It's kind of weak. It's no more than Belle Tire, jumping in front of ours trying to hold them back. Comes around. Ackerman stops that, and it comes over to Avery. Avery goes, chips that out a little bit farther, but right to a Belle Tire stick, and then Belle Tire starts to come back. Nice job by Viv rubbing them out, but still picked up by the trailer and the Belle Tire, and then a shot, and then comes back. Little extracurricular activities there. All right, we're going to have Mac out there along with Petrosky and Lily. Picked up, and Chloe picked up Belle Tire. Sent her to the other side, back to the middle. Nice job. Way to go, Chloe. Chloe picks the puck up. Now she's got to hurry and take it out. And that's going to be, what are we going to have, ref? What are we going to have, ref? What are we going to have, ref? Come on. Tripping. Oh, no penalty shot. Yeah. Chloe just couldn't settle it down. No. Kept bouncing around down and couldn't settle it down. All right, we're going to have Mac out there along with Petrosky. Petrosky takes a shot. Oh, right off the post. Gets back over to Petrosky. Nice shot by Petrosky, but just off the post. Mac goes, swings at it, can't grab it. Now another shot, deflected off by Petrosky. Petrosky sends that around over to the other side, picked up by Abby. Abby sends that right up to a Belle Tire stick. Now comes to Mac. Mac goes, chips that up to Abby. Abby's got to hurry. Abby's got to the beat. And has it for a second. Now she's got to turn around, come back, sends that over. Oh, it almost had it. Comes back around all the way down. Picked up by Eckerman. Eckerman turns around up the net. 4-on-4 still for another 30 seconds. Eckerman goes, gets by the one, still giving chase for it. Comes around over. Toe pick. Prosser goes, tips that round over the other side. Sent up the boards. Eckerman goes, knocks that down. Now picked back up by Belle Tire. Belle Tire coming in. Belle Tire gets by the one, backhands that, saved there by Anna. Belle Tire up to the blue line. Comes back over the other side. Honeybaked on the power play for the next 30 seconds. Shot, that's blocked off there by Prosser. Prosser has it, sends that over towards Sydney. Sydney tries to get it by the one Belle Tire and gets it by there, but it's then picked up by them, and they'll just rip it around over the other side. Bryn couldn't stop it. Kind of a hot potato coming back. And then saved there by Anna with 11 seconds left. What was that? Oh, I didn't see it. Is that going to be like the doink, doink? It's back around, now picked back up. Now comes back up in front of Mac. Mac goes, tries to clear it out, gets it out into the neutral zone. Comes around over to the other side, sent back down low. Comes back over to the other side. Mac goes, sends that puck up the boards. And then long pass over, another one to Chloe. Chloe's got one, she's got to make the turn. Chloe's got to fight. Oh. Tries to get it up over to Taylor, but stopped there by a Belle Tire player. Comes around over to the other side. Knocked down, comes back into the neutral zone to Sydney, over to Eckerman. And she tries to make the pass, but stopped there by Belle Tire. Now picked up by Chloe. Chloe had for a second, now picked back up by Eckerman. Eckerman starts to come in. Eckerman looking, shoots, goes wide. Comes back over to Chloe. Chloe sends that down low over towards Lily, but can't handle it. Viv jumped in on that one and couldn't do it, and now comes back over and into our zone where Hartman will pick it up. Hartman makes a turn, backhands that towards Belle Tire player, and then taken off the stick for a minute. Now comes to Lily. Lily sends that over to Chloe. Chloe trying to get it down, can't hold it, and then it comes back around all the way to the other end. Now another long pass over. Prosser knocks that off away, picks up the puck, does a hard turn, trying to get it up towards Olivia. Olivia punches it forward. Now comes to Celine. Celine passes that over to Abby, but it hits her skate and then comes back to a Belle Tire player. And Prosser takes that off of there, gets it back to Celine. Celine tags it up against the bench and then gets knocked down. And then comes back into our zone, picked up there by Petrosky. Was for a second, and then comes back around, and we're going to have a penalty interference on Petrosky. All right, 6:46 left, and Honeybaked going back to the box. Going to have Mac out there fighting off this penalty along with Taylor and Eckerman and Avery. Comes back up to the blue liner, back up to the other side. Back up to the middle, shot, knocked down right behind Eckerman. Another shot, and nobody could find it. Nobody could find it, and it just went in. It hit I think it hit Ackerman or it hit Taylor, one of the two. Hit Ackerman, nobody saw it, and it just jumped around into a Belle Tire stick. Comes up to Prosser. Prosser coming, trying to get by. Takes over towards, Belle Tire's going to the box on a hook. .6:12 left of the game. Shot by Ackerman, knocked off there by Belle Tire, comes back to her. She goes to pass it over to Avery, and it gets deflected. And then now comes up to Avery again. She mishandles it, and it comes back to a Belle Tire. Belle Tire turns around and sends that all the way down, and that's going to be icing. Around up to Bryn. And then it comes all the way back into our zone where it's going to be picked up there by Ackerman. Ackerman makes a turn, sends that on up to Taylor. Taylor loses a puck, and Ackerman will pick that up and then come in with it. Ackerman goes, gets it between the legs of a couple Belle Tire players, and comes back over, and then Mac goes and sends that back down, knocked down there, and then held off again, and then comes all the way back, and Belle Tire comes in. Belle Tire sends that over to the other side, and then puck loose out front, and then it comes back up over towards Lily. Lily goes, turns around, sends that towards the front of the net and gets deflected, and the goalie has to make a save. I almost thought the Belle Tire player was going to make the score. Another shot, save there. Comes back around up to Petrosky. Petrosky goes, sends that towards Chloe. Chloe fighting off with it, gets whacked in the head. No call, now picked up there by Belle Tire. Belle Tire coming in, tries to take a shot, and that goes wide and low. And then knocked off, and then comes back out into the neutral zone where it's picked up there by Belle Tire, and they'll send that right back in, no icing. Comes back over to Sydney. Sydney goes, picks it up. Sends a pass on up over to Hartman. Hartman gets that up to Abby. Abby goes, chips it down even farther, and then she is chased by Celine. Celine turns, picks it up, and gets pushed up against the boards. Abby going in to help her out, picks up the puck, sends that to Olivia. She can't hold it. Ackerman tries to jump in, and now we got a 3-on-1 starting. Comes out to the middle, and then up front, and then another try on the tic-tac-toe, and no good on that. Comes back around over to the other side. Picked up there, knocked off there by Celine. Can't keep it out, get it out. And then comes back, Belle Tire turns, tries to take a shot, taken off the puck there by Abby. Abby goes, tries to get it around, and that's deflected off a Belle Tire player and comes into our zone, which makes it offsides. Belle Tire grabs that, takes a shot, deflected off of the Anna on the save, and then sent back in by Belle Tire. Knocked down there. Comes back, now cleared out into the neutral zone there by Avery. Long stretch pass, and that's going to be icing. .303 left of the game. Pass goes up to a Belle Tire from Chloe, but intercepted by Hartman. Hartman takes a shot off a Belle Tire shin pad. And then Aaron, pass there, comes back to Chloe. Chloe had it for a second, now comes back the other way. Mac jumps in, picks up the puck, and then clears it and gets it over to the other side. Now picked back there by Lily, up at the blue line. Now comes back all the way down over to the other end, where Sydney will go and give chase on it, and has the puck, and then sends a pass over towards Hartman. Hartman deflects it, and it goes off into the Belle Tire zone. Long pass over to Belle Tire, and they bring it in and sent around over to the other side where the D jumps in on that one. Comes back, picked up there by Olivia. Olivia trying to get by the one and gets rubbed up against the boards. Where Belle Tire will pick that up and come in. Skates around, drop pass over, and then a shot, and then saved by Anna. Minute 49 left. Okay, we're going to have Ackerman hit Archer, Schmidt, and Sydney out there. Chase there with Avery. Or it comes back over, and Sydney tries to clear it out, and that's offsides. Belle Tire sends that all the way down. Picked back up, sent around it. Eckerman sends that up along the boards, but Belle Tire will pick it up and kick it right back as Avery couldn't hold it. Comes back out front, now sent out over to the other side. And then another shot deflected, and that goes high up along the glass. Picked back up, Belle Tire sends that up to the blue liner who can't hold it in, but sends it over to the other side in the neutral zone, back to the other. And then just sending it down right on net, and Anna will give that to Ackerman with the last minute remaining. Ackerman will pick up the puck, do a pass on up over to Lily, who will just dump it over onto the other side, where Bryn will go and give chase on it. Belle Tire will rip it all the way back down, and no icing on that. Petrosky gets it, sends that up along the boards, will Belle Tire again, and it comes back up front. And then sent over to the other side, picked up by Hartman. Hartman goes and gets a pass on up over, which was offsides. And Chloe had it for a second. Now Belle Tire will pick it back up. 20 seconds remaining, and sent all the way down and goes around and picked up by Petrosky. Petrosky sends that all the way down. They're just going to wave off everything right now. And Chloe will pick it up. Takes a shot, saved there by the Belle Tire goalie, and covered up with 3.5 seconds left of the game. Thank you. And they're just going to blow the whistle. All right, that's it, folks. We'll have another game tomorrow. I believe that's at 8:15 against Bigby, and we'll see you then.